What's going on, guys? Mickle here, and in this video we are getting into the XRP price chart. XRP is currently going through a fantastic recovery back into the symmetrical triangle we've been watching. We know when XRP breaks out of these symmetrical triangles, the price gets extremely parabolic, so it's super important to position yourselves in assets like XRP before they break out. In this video, I'm going to get into exactly what XRP needs to do, the bullish scenario, the bearish scenario, and everything you need to be watching for the next couple weeks. If you guys are new to this channel or come here all the time, make sure you like this video down below and subscribe to my channel. It's going to help me out so much in the YouTube algorithm and help more people like you see this video. Anyway, guys, let's jump right into it, and I hope you enjoy the content. Alrighty, guys, let's jump right into it, and it's nice to be doing a video where we finally got some green candles on the screen. I know the last couple weeks have been a little bloody. It hasn't been too fun to look at your portfolio, but it looks like things are starting to clear up. Things are starting to look good, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing on the XRP price chart right now. As we can see right now, XRP is beginning to work itself back into this symmetrical triangle. When XRP first started falling pretty hard, I called out on the channel that even if XRP did fall below this bottom support line, I had a feeling it was going to get sucked up pretty quick and very quickly move itself back into the symmetrical triangle. One of the reasons we knew it was a possibility for XRP to fall out of this symmetrical triangle briefly was because Bitcoin was crashing very hard, and so was Ethereum. We know because XRP is a smaller market cap, it tends to get hit a little harder in these corrections, and therefore we did not expect it to be too out of the question for XRP to actually close a couple candles below this bottom support line. I actually showed you guys this chart a couple times where even if we look back at this last symmetrical triangle back here, we can see that there's many times XRP actually fell below this bottom support line, but every single time it was quickly sucked back up into the symmetrical triangle as it slowly worked its way to the end and ultimately exploded to the upside. Therefore, by watching this past pattern, I was pretty confident that even if we did close some daily candles below this bottom support line, we were likely going to find support slightly lower than where the other one was, and we were going to create a very similar pattern to what we did back here. Therefore, when XRP got to about the 92.88 cent region, I was saying it was a great buying opportunity, and we were going to probably see our way work ourselves back up into this symmetrical triangle very quickly. So now what we're watching for right now is for XRP to close some daily candles back inside this symmetrical triangle. The most bullish scenario would be if XRP quickly pumped into here and then started to find support inside this region. This would put XRP in a great position to start moving to some of the higher levels in this triangle before ultimately breaking out to the upside. XRP, in a less bullish scenario, could do something more like this, and that would have to do with what we saw back here, where we saw a bottom, a pump, and then a retest of that bottom. If that was the case, I would expect XRP to fall back to about the 90 cent region before it ultimately then worked its way back up into this symmetrical triangle. I think this in large part is going to have to do with the way the rest of the market's looking, but I want to point out to you guys that Bitcoin is actually looking extremely good, and this is actually a call I put out on my channel. Despite the fact that Bitcoin looked like it was retesting its all-time high, as soon as it fell through, I said if Bitcoin was to keep falling, this would be a pretty big problem for the greater crypto market, but specifically XRP, because that's the one we all want to watch moon. Yet, one thing I did notice is XRP was actually, Ethereum was actually creating some fantastic support on its all-time high, and I had a feeling that if Ethereum could get some bullish price action and bounce off of this all-time high, Bitcoin could get sucked up back into this region and begin to create some support back on its all-time high. This seems to be what we're seeing right here, and while we don't have full confirmation yet, it's a great start to the rally, and what we really want to see now is Bitcoin to start work its way above here and start to create some highs above this region right here. The same thing would be great for Ethereum, and if Ethereum was to push up and make new all-time highs, this would be even more bullish, and I have a feeling it would drag Bitcoin with it. In this process, this would all be great for XRP. If all this was to happen, we know XRP would probably very easily move back to the top levels of this symmetrical triangle, and it would totally flip the cards on what we're watching right now. Currently, we're seeing XRP hanging out in a critical zone. Unfortunately, that's on the bottom side of the symmetrical triangle. We will feel much better when XRP is hanging on the top end of the symmetrical triangle. That is because if it was to break one way or another right now, it is more probable that it would be breaking to the downside. If we were at the top of this triangle, it would be more likely that we would break to the upside. We know we're coming very close to the end of this triangle, so the closer we are to the top of it, the better we're going to be, and I will automatically feel way more comfortable when we are butting up against this top resistance right here and ultimately looking to make new all-time highs. We know XRP is very likely going to be breaking out to the upside because it needs to catch up to the rest of the crypto market. A lot of you might think of me as a technical analyst first, but I really got into XRP because of how fundamentally attracted I was to the asset. I was really searching through the entire digital asset space, and I found things like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I built pretty big positions in them, but I didn't really see the real world utility of them. I really came from the traditional stock market, and I really fell in love with XRP because I saw it having a real purpose in the market. Therefore, it is absolutely insane to me to see an asset like XRP trading at such a crazy valuation to something like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And what I really mean by this is if we take a look at the chart of Ether, we can see that Ethereum is almost 120% past its all-time high. XRP, though, if you take a look at it, would need to go to around the $9 to $10 region to get anywhere close to 200% past its all-time high. I'm a person who, while I know this is up for debate, thinks XRP has more fundamental utility than something like Bitcoin and Ethereum. While they have been able to capture most of the market value, I really believe it's only a matter of time before a lot of the suppression and FUD goes away from XRP and a lot of capital is going to be forced to flow into it because of how great of an asset is and how much it needs to catch up to the rest of the market. If we do a quick zoom, and this is the last chart I really wanted to get into with you guys, we can see that the weekly chart on this symmetrical triangle looks extremely bullish. This is something we really like to see. We haven't seen too many deviations on the longer time frame, and overall it is looking very good to me. We can see that XRP held this support right here very well, and it's creating a nice bounce. We can see that this triangle ends about the beginning of January, middle of December, but we need XRP to pull off this resistance to really confirm that. XRP, if it was to drop lower, it could give us some more issues, so we're just going to pray that Bitcoin keeps performing well and XRP kind of follows and flows back to this top of this symmetrical triangle. If we look back here, we know that XRP, when it breaks out of these triangles, gets very parabolic. We can take a look back here that even though it seemed like it trended sideways forever, at the end of the triangle, we ultimately got an insane breakout. I have the feeling that we have something like that right around the corner, not just because of this triangle formation, it's because XRP is fundamentally undervalued in the market. It's been consolidating forever. It's been trading sideways, and it has a lot of catching up to do. I've seen this symmetrical triangle explode on all different price charts, all different assets. I saw it happen back here. I'm very confident it will happen again. We're just going to have to wait and see. It's not going to happen when we want it to. It's going to happen when we least expect it. Maybe it will happen with settlement news. Maybe it won't. Let's see. If you guys are new to this channel or come here all the time, make sure you like this video down below. Subscribe to my channel. It's going to help me out so much and really help more people like you see this video. Thank you so much for coming. And for now, Mickle out.